Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh, Shem El Shaddai, Shem Kakwada, Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of you left out there, Shalom to you all. And I'm going to make this a super quick video. This is a video, and I'll tell you, give me a second. Jake is preparing for the MOTB and Day of Trouble. So the title of the video is Jake's Know About the MOTB. So I'm going to let it play. Like I said, I'm going to make this super short. So this is a Jake woman stocking up. And she mentions the MOTB.
Take the mark of the beast, that's what we're going to do down there.
Let me bring that down.
And the bishop. So without any further ado, let me play this real quick.
All the stuff on the bottom is our apocalypse. This is what we're going to eat when Trump say we can't go to the grocery store no more.
What she doesn't understand about the apocalypse is the apocalypse just means a revelation to be revealed. We're already in the apocalypse. Things are being revealed. Things are coming to pass. Majority of the book of Revelation has already come to pass. There's yet things to come to pass. And one of those things, or prophecies, is the mark of the beast. It's going to come. You're going to find out that GMS was always right.
Take the mark of the beast, not necessarily Trump, but whomever. Take the mark of the beast, that's what we're going to do down there. And what is this over here that you just made?
Let me play it again.
Trump, whomever. It's our apocalypse. This is what we're going to eat when Trump say we can't go to the grocery store no more, or we got to take the mark of the beast, not necessarily Trump, but whomever.
Yeah, well, it's going to be Trump. He is going to introduce that. But you see Jake out here packing it up, you know. But they don't realize that all of this is for the elect, right? There's a lot of carbs in there and shit. But
what Jakes don't understand is that they're gonna kick you out of your houses too. That's matter of fact. Let me go to that. So you're gonna be prepared to be homeless. You can't register your car. You can't jump on the plane. You can't jump on the train. You can't jump on the bus if you don't got that the mark. So they're gonna cast you out of their house. They're doing it right now with the Latin tribes. They're going up in there. People, how they know that they live there? Well, didn't show up for court or whatever. Oh, you know what they're catching him? Show you how wicked this guy is. That the president, the king of Babylon, the cruel Lord, these people are going to the court for their status. They're supposed to go a month later, 6 months later, they show themselves they're in good standing, they're working, whatever the case may be. Then they set them another date. So what these ICE agents and other agencies are doing is they're going to the court when they know that they arrive on that day. They're following. That show you that Trump said we coming to get those the gangsters, the gangbangers. No, he getting all of them. He don't care if you're a woman. He don't care if you're pregnant. He can separate your son or your daughter from you. Hey, when he first was president, he had them Latin tribes, the children in cages. This is the cruel Lord in Isaiah chapter 19. Let me just go right here. I'll start from, you read the whole chapter, which I'm not going to do. Okay, let me go up a little bit more. I'll start from 69. So you got it, 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. For there shall be in every place, and this place is America, the place where it was said, you're not my people. This is the place. Every place in America and in the next cities, because this country is broken up into states and cities. a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh. Even though you have Israelites that don't know that they're Israelites, they still fear Yahweh. You can read Romans chapter 2. Start the 15th verse, go up a couple of verses, go down a couple of verses. There's certain things that Israelites do that they don't know the law, but by nature they know not to kill somebody. Esau don't give a shit. They'll kill somebody and go right to sleep and eat and have a good day. Jake has a certain amount of guilt. Now you got these gangbangers out there that don't got it because they're demon possessed. For they shall waste and take away their what? Their goods. They shall waste and take away their goods. What does it mean by their goods? This right here, these are goods. Canned goods, preserves. They're going to take all that away. What's stopping these Edomites from coming into your house? Let me just find my place. For the 72nd verse, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses, because you either got to pay rent or you got to pay a mortgage. If you don't got the chip, you can't pay for anything. So they're going to kick you out your house. So we're going to see how that go. Get your mind right. Then shall they know, then shall they be known who are my chosen, who are the prophets, and they shall be tried, tested, as the gold in the fire. What tries gold? The fire burns out the impurities. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith Yahweh, behold, the days of trouble, Jacob's trouble, are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide. So I'm going to let it play one more again, and then I'm going to close and bring it back over here. So this Jake woman knows about the MOTB, the mark of the beast, because she mentions it. You're gonna hear it again. But she figures she's going to be safe in her house. Well, this is my house. I paid. You got to pay property tax. You need the chip to do that. Like I said, these other camps that are teaching contrary to what we're teaching concerning the chip, they're going to be shooken up when they're going to have to take it.
You know, by Great Millstone videos or some other videos, men of Great Millstone, starting with the apostles and the bishop elders. So without any further ado, let me play this real quick.
All the stuff on the bottom is our apocalypse. This is what we're going to eat when Trump say we can't go to the grocery store no more. We got to take the mark of the beast. Not necessarily Trump, but whomever. Take the mark of the beast. That's what we're going to eat down there. And what is this over here that you just made? Trump or whomever. It's our apocalypse. This is what we're going to eat when Trump say we can't go to the grocery store no more. We got to take the mark of the beast. Not necessarily Trump or whomever.
Yeah, well, it's going to be Trump. He is going to introduce that. But you see Jake out here packing it up, you know. But they don't realize that all of this is for the elect, right? There's a lot of carbs in there and shit. And she got a lot of good stuff up in there, man. Shit that could last, man. You know, and the black woman in the world, she loves to eat, man. So they're stacking it up. She got chips up there. She got all kinds of off-brand, name-brand shit, canned goods, a lot of canned goods, man. This stuff is going to be valuable in that day, but who knows if she's going to be able to survive.
Then you got to deal with the marauders. Let's deal with the word marauders. The people that haven't stocked up, they're going to go from house to house. They showed you that in the movie The Road. If you didn't see the movie The Road, you should watch the movie The Road. There was a scene where the man and his son was running. They went to this house and they found all kind of food but they couldn't stay. They stayed there for, I believe, a day, a night, but they had to keep moving because the marauders were going to come. Is it pronounced marauders? Marauders, meaning.
Here's the definition of marauder: a person who marauds, a raider.
A person who marauds, a raider. What does it mean to be a marauder? They get in groups and they go from house to house. And normally it's men. They showed you that also in the movie The Road. Great movie. If you haven't seen that movie, watch the movie. It's better than the Book of Eli. That was more Hollywood. The Road was more like a damn documentary. And really, if you can get the DVD, you listen to it with the director's commentary. And he goes into the history of places that suffered that, situation or those situations. It's going to get real out here. Jacob's trouble is right at the door. The MOTB, the mark of the beast, is right at the door. And you camps that are teaching otherwise, you're going to have to explain yourself. And if you got weak-minded people that not of the elect, they're going to follow you. They're going to follow your lead. If you tell them to go ahead and take it because you want to eat and your kids want to eat, then you're going to follow them to your own destruction. He's going to lead you to your own destruction. A marauder is someone who roams. Now it speaks about the hireling. They do this just for money. Someone who roams. Well, marauders, they come in packs. They're like packs of wolves. Someone who roams around, and the cops ain't gonna come. You can forget about 9/11, 911. They ain't coming because they're taking care of their house. And you notice in certain states you can't have guns. Well, when all hell breaks loose, you're gonna get, you're gonna get gully with it. It says someone who roams around looking, or many people in groups, in packs, looking for things to steal. You might hear news reports about a marauder breaking into cars in your neighborhood. But when there's a food shortage, and that's also in Second Ezra 2 and 2 verse. Second Ezra 15 and Second Ezra 16. What does the name marauder mean? The etymology of the word marauder also goes back to the Middle French word marad, which translate to rascal. And I think rascal means a raccoon. Raccoons are also known as rascals, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me. You notice we're doing these little short videos. We're doing multiple videos because we're coming down to the wire. Don't get in that attitude, well, let me do that one 15-minute video and I'm good. No, you got to warn the people. What does Isaiah 62:6 say? We on the watchtower. We see what's going on. We look at the news. We filter the news through the scriptures, and we give it to you. So, anyway, I'm going to say shalom with that. Shalom.